Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Flash back with me, if you will, to the summer of 1990. CBS had just launched a new show that summer on Monday nights called Northern Exposure. The show would become a surprise hit for the network and would last for 6 seasons. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss Cynthia Geary, who starred as Shelly Tambo on that show, and look into what she's been up to since Northern Exposure went off the air. Now, Cynthia Geary was born in Jackson, Mississippi. She would later attend the University of Mississippi, where she majored in music. Now, at some point, she came to the realization that she probably wasn't going to have a professional career as a musician. So, she shifted her focus to acting. She then moved to Los Angeles and started taking acting classes at UCLA. She did have a few early acting gigs, doing some commercials for companies such as Coca-Cola and General Motors. However, as with a lot of things in life, it really helps to be in the right place at the right time. Now, she was working as a waitress at a restaurant when she waited on a table for a lady who ended up being a talent manager, who ultimately would become her manager. 3 months later, she would land the role of Shelly Tambo on Northern Exposure. The character of Shelly Tambo was so fun to watch in Northern Exposure. A former Miss Northwest Passage, Shelly lives with her much older lover, Holling Vancouver, played by John Cullum. Now together they run Cicely's Tavern and restaurant called The Brick. Shelly is also known for her unique fashion sense, often seen sporting spandex and earrings that reflect the theme of the show. Cynthia would be nominated for an Emmy for her portrayal of Shelly Tambo. Now, during the production of Northern Exposure, Geary would also appear in a couple of other productions, the first being 1992's made-for-TV holiday film To Grandmother's House We Go, in which she played the mother of Ashley and Mary-Kate Olsen, and the second production being the 1994 film 8 Seconds, which starred Luke Perry in the role of Lane Frost, the 1987 PRCA bull riding world champion. Geary would play his wife, Kelly Frost. Now, Northern Exposure had good ratings throughout, although ratings did dip a bit in the 6th and final season, whether that was due to Rob Morrow leaving the show midway through the season, or perhaps the show had just run its course. Filming for Northern Exposure took place primarily in the Pacific Northwest town of Roslyn, Washington, and after living there for so long, Cynthia Geary had fallen in love with the area and chose to make that her home, where she has stayed very busy, balancing raising her daughters and also having a share of ownership in a restaurant in the Seattle area called Paragon Bar and Grill. Additionally, Cynthia Geary has continued to stay busy in acting, appearing in over 25 television shows and movies. Her most recent series is 2022's Going Home, in which she has a role as part of a team of nurses that help guide patients and loved ones with finding peace while wrapping up loose ends with compassion and dignity. This picture is from 2017 when she, along with show creator Joshua Brand and co-stars Rob Morrow and Janine Turner, appeared on the Today Show to discuss their memories of Northern Exposure. Now, there had been some rumors of a potential reboot of Northern Exposure, and while I would love to see that, I do believe it would be really difficult to catch the same magic again. Northern Exposure was really something special, and Cynthia Geary was perfect in the role of Shelly Tambo. Now, what is your favorite memory of Cynthia Geary, whether it be part of Northern Exposure or something else? I look forward to reading your comments. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel, where I talk about the music, movies, and TV shows that I loved while growing up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there and have a great day.